Hello YouTube and welcome back to some more Dominions 5. We are playing Agartha in a 1v1 against Ulm. And if you recall, in the last episode we had a really bad round of luck and we are being pressured by Ulm in a rather hardcore way. We have some important battles this turn 23. We have Ruined Pact. I want to show the battles. So here's an interesting thing. There was a battle in Agartha. So if you recall, we attacked out of Agartha into an army that was close by, and he apparently have made a move the other way into Agartha. And so when that happens, what happens is that the armies will fight in one of the two provinces, and it's done by some calculation. If anyone understands this calculation, please do let me know. I don't really, but it ends up with us fighting on my home turf, which means that we get the PD of my province and we don't have to fight the PD of his province. So that's pretty good. And let's just dive into it and see what the result is here. This is the 38 Black Knights that we were gonna meet anyway. And then we get this stack of PD. Okay, so the shard guards are here and on top of the PD, but we have all of this PD around them and some attentive statues, which are nice. We have our magma children on the flank. So the fact that I think I talked about it in the last episode, we needed some chaff up front to take the charge from the Black Knights. And lucky me, we start the battle, or we get the battle in the PD, so that we have this chaff up front to take all the lance charges, and they're just going to run forward and die, which is perfect. Going to remove all of those lance charges from our enemies here. We're getting Legions of Steel down. There, so we go to 19 protection on our shard guards, which is really, really nice. And a bunch of them. We have these attentive statues, they have protection 20. I don't think they get anything from it. Oh, they do have stone shield, okay. More Legions of Steel being cast, so our Defenders of the Halls will go to 17 from 14, plus 3, really nice. Yeah, Legions of Steel going down, Legions of Steel, just super good getting all of this down. Alright, so, and Sermon of Courage being cast. So all the P here is going to trickle in here. They are going to get absolutely mauled. I'm going to put it in slow-mo here, I think it's a little bit interesting. So the important part, of course, again being that the lance charges are getting absorbed by these free units. And that could have been our shard guards. Instead it ends up being these guys. And they just get murdered. On the flank we will see a little bit of a battle between Magma Children and Black Knights. They still have their lance charges. So let's see how that goes. We have fire shields here that are 8 AP damage, and I mean, initially I thought that would be really, really good, right? AP means armor piercing, means you half the armor, and these guys have 23 armor, so you have it. It's 12.5, and then they do 8 damage. So it's unlike they have like what's that, 4.5 more than these guys do in their roll, and it's 2d6, so good chance of not even taking damage on the lance charge. Yeah, they do take some damage, but they one-shot whatever they hit. But we are absorbing the lance charges, which is the important part. This guy's not a PD guy, so he will run forward and probably die. Maybe he can get a hit in. Unlikely though. And now, see, now they are out of lance charges here, and now they're suddenly having a little bit of trouble finishing off these Agarthan infantries. They are decent enough. They're surrounding them, and they are killing them. They will win, but now they don't have lance charges anymore, so they're not doing super high amounts of damage anymore. Oh, Magma Children move in here, so we have a group over here that is now up against the shard guards all alone. That's not where they want to be. They will definitely die. And this was a very brash assault from Mr. Alm. He thought he could sit on top of my capital, and he will be punished a little bit here. This guy's alive still. Ooh, no afflictions, but down to very low hit points. Yeah. And over here we've cleaned them up. Casting Animate Dead in the background here. Okay. Sure. Word of Power is better if you ask me. Like that didn't kill one, but it hurts them through the armor, which is very nice. These attentive statues are really, really hardcore, so they can probably stand against these guys for a little while. Yeah, Word of Power going down. That's really, really nice. And I should probably just accept that it's worth moving out more Oracles of the Ancients in a battle like this. Like, just take everyone we had in the capital, just not get the research, and then have them spam Word of Power on on the enemies, because it means that we take fewer losses in this in exchange that is about to happen. We haven't really fought with the shot guards yet, which is fine. We don't want to lose shot guards if we can avoid it. And we are killing them slowly, just through the Words of Power. This is more PD commanders coming forward. And our shot guards can definitely, like, they have 27 with a curse on it. Yeah. So if that is on damage, they curse enemies. Now they have really poor MR, so they will almost always be cursed. And once they're cursed, they're sort of doomed. Okay, so we break them. We can speed it up. We have trouble following them, but we kill more of them with the Words of Power as they run away. Another good reason to bring more Oracles of the Ancients, so a few of them would get away. That was a battle in Agartha. We killed more than half. 25 died. All the Black Lords are dead. So what, like 13 of them got away? We lose War-Mounted Commander, that doesn't really matter. We lose 2 Shard Guards and the Magma Children. That's fine though. Definitely a good trade this time around. A Black Knight costs 45, and they lose the commanders, so they can't really move them away from wherever they are now. And all in all, a good trade for us. The PD, without the PD and with their PD, I'm not sure that I would have even won this fight. So him attacking into Agartha was a major play for us. I did not expect that. So, okay, he sends a raiding force to the east of it, and we'll probably kill this PD here. I'm assuming so. Yeah, we can't kill his infantry. And so they will take that province without really any contest. They don't lose anything here. Let's battle in Woni, so we are attacking him in a few spots. Here's our mercenary force, and this is, as I said, we have the mercenaries moving in. It's all good and well, but they didn't have any backup at all, so they kill the commander, and everything just routs. It's complete failure. Like, they didn't even kill anything. Waste of money. In the Agartha, we are attacking with our amphibious raiding force. A mix of units with some shot guards in here, and there's not really anything to defend. So, just checking that the script works out nicely. It does. They meet sort of where they're supposed to. Good. Then in the Forest of Gun, this is our bigger army, amphibious army. They just kill PD in there. And in Bokaton, we left, I guess, one guy behind. We had this guy who's deceased and everything, and he does come in here and kill him. Yeah. Alright. So that was the exchange this turn. Let's look at the magic sites. We found a glowing fissure. We are finding magic sites now, so I'm gonna stop complaining. Found one in the Holy See, smoldering starfish colony. So we gained 2 new fire gems this turn, which means that we can do an extra Ruach's Pact per turn, basically. And we had built a new commander for it, so now we are doing 2 Ruach's Pact per turn. And our army is still here. It's going to be filled up with more units from the new production, and then we are moving out to take Sitala back that he took from us. We are, I don't know if I've mentioned, but we've built a fortress over here. I can go through the rest of the events here. We're still having an invest increase over here. Now we are going to be building, we have Gemthought here coming over, and he will probably start patrolling in here. Unexpected event in South Dagode. We lose taxes, which is bad. Oh well. In the Whirling Sea, lose province income. And then we gain province income and defense in Giant Spine. That's nice. Okay. Not bad. Alright. Construction of palisades in Soloth completed. There's one over here. So we're building a fort here now. And it'll take away resources from our capital. Oh no, I've completely bugged this up. We need to... Yeah, see, this is the problem with doing more stuff in your capital. We are not getting 5 shot guards this turn because I needed to delete some of these guys. We didn't have the resources for all of the things, so we will not be producing any shot guards in here. That's bad. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, it's bad, okay. Okay. We still have almost every turn we have a Dwarven Hammer that isn't doing anything. We've got 14 braces of protection here. And yeah, Roxol is now almost fully kitted out, at least. Moving out. It's just him. Yeah. Well, we killed the big army that was here, so now it's more about cleaning up, and I should probably be attacking both provinces just because we can. I think. Down here in Neotha, we didn't manage to cut off his network here, so he's still getting income all the way up here, which is unfortunate. Now we're attacking in Iona, Uone, and Anoria, and he's not going to attack in Neotha when I have an army here, I think. So I'm setting Gemthought to Preach. Interesting choice, but he's about to die. So I don't know why I wouldn't just throw him in as a super combatant somewhere and try to kill a province, a PD province or something, like here. I think we do that in the next turn. In the water, we are going to try to conquer the Typhian Sea now. We could have taken some help from here, but I really wanted to cut off his supply lines up to Sitala and all the way thing. So this is like several hundred gold that we would take from him every turn if we can cut this off. So that would be really nice. He has reinforced his 2 huge crushers, right? He's building these golems now and sending them up. So there's golems now here in Ashenton. And I'm preaching here in Dora Woods. I think I'm expecting him to come in and we will try to challenge him here. Both ours running around site searching. Have I covered everything in here? I think I have. Not much else to say. We're building temple in here, and we will be building a lab soon enough. I still feel, if looking at the board state here, it's not looking good. As I said, we moved to the Forest of Gun, and instead of, I don't know, like once we are here, we're not making any money from this one, but it doesn't really matter. It's more for harassing him and being annoying. What will he do with the army in Bokiton here? There's a chance that he would predict my move in Ferrowwoods. I think it looks more like I'm going this way. And I could have, and tried to make the play for Ashenton with gathering these 2 armies there. That would have been kind of cool. Yeah, maybe that would have been the play. But I'm going down to Feral Woods from here. We're patrolling in Green Harbor because we can't afford the fort. We still are down a fort over here. That's just really bad. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 forts that we know of. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And would have been a 5 if we had gotten that one. So I think if you look at the board state as if I had a fort here now that was about to be upgraded with the lab and the temple, then I would have said that I am probably not winning, but definitely in a decent, really good position. We control the sea and everything. We just won a major fight over here. Not having this one weakens our entire position in the west here, and he's threatening with a bit army here, but we are not producing units here to help it. I don't like it. Anyway, let's do the next turn. Hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but I probably did. Down to 24. Construction completed, so now we are at construction level 4, and we do configuration level 4 is the next thing. We are doing 2 works pack per turn. We didn't find any magic sites. We are still getting more unrest increase. And then there was some battles. A battle in the Feral Woods. So this is just more PD. He didn't move his army in. Killed them. In the Typhian Sea, we are trying to wrest this control from the independents here. And these are the Ichthyids. And I think this is not the first time I underestimate Ichthyids. They also have a water mage helping. And that was a complete loss. Like, we didn't really kill anything. We killed 8 out of 38 with our 35. So that was a mistake. I jumped the gun on that one. That means it's gonna take us longer time to build another force to challenge that province. So instead of biding my patience for one more turn, oh well. And then we are being attacked in the Dural Woods. Right, this is where we saw those 2 crushers. He has a front line of these Black Blade guys, and he has Black Knights, and then crossbowmen backing it up. He has his prophet in here who has a helmet, but no other mage support. So not a super army. These crushers are a problem, but they have the never heal trait, so that's kind of nice. So if any damage we do to them will not carry over. But I don't think that we are winning this one here. We have a good amount of crossbowmen, which is cool. Wait, there's a Legions of Steel thing being cast here. He's right hiding here. So this is Clodomir again. I don't know if it's the same guy, but we have one with Earth Boots and Robe of Missile Protection, which is a good little combo. So he's protected against the crossbow bolts while boosting everyone with Legions of Steel. What protection do these guys have? 24, right. We are doing some damage and we are killing some with our own crossbowmen here. That's really nice. We're dealing damage to these guys. He took an affliction on the very first little javelin that hit him. That's for 2 damage. Wow. I don't know that it matters for you. I don't think it takes encumbrance, but it lowers his strength by 1, I suppose. That was silly. Okay. But we're suffering the same old problem that our infantry is just not a match for the Olmish infantry, so they are slaughtering us. Crossbows are nice, but his crossbows outclass ours. But we're dealing some damage to them, that's nice. And then they kill ours, okay. And we had like 2 shard guards here. We're doing some damage, and our guy runs away, so we don't lose the Oracle of the Ancients. We don't lose a lot of the crossbowmen. A lot of this is PD though, so it dies, of course. Alright, that's it. Looking at the Butcher's Bill, we killed 12 units, so about 120 gold. And he killed way more than that, and the entire PD. So, that was not a good trade. Yeah. We have taken control of the province of Sitala, so he didn't stay here. He moved down to the Glade Woods, and we're gonna go for that one, cutting him off. cutting the blue moss forest off. We now see production here. We're up to 16 magma children. That's pretty cool. We didn't get any secrets this turn, so I think, yeah, now I'm adjusting my production so that we make sure that we get shard guards every turn, because that is not okay. We just basically lost a turn of secret recruitment by being an asshat. So that happened. We managed to cut him off here, and we have taken the deep forest as well with a scout, I suppose. Oh, that was a battle in Anoria. Excuse me, we are jumping the gun a little bit right here. We are raiding this one with just a little bit of, what are they called? Defenses of the horse, but as long as he isn't putting more than the 2 PD in, we can take it no problem. Then we take the deep forest, and there was a battle in the forest of gun. Taking that one back from us, so he's following us with the army here, and we only left 1 PD in. And then there was a battle in Uone again, where we have moved our larger raging force against 2 PD again. So yeah, we see now that we've cut him off here, which means that he isn't taking income from any of these provinces back here. We got the deep forest for free. I think he was on retreat, yeah. So, well, or I might have changed that, but we took that one from him as well. And this is sort of the whole front that he has made on the right here has completely fallen apart. He's got a new one moving up, new army moving up here that is threatening us for sure. We see another army moving in here. So we have new forces and new worries to deal with. But we sort of beaten the initial offense here, which is nice. That's good. But yeah, it's still not looking good. Basalt did manage to get away, but with this small amount of forces, so had we had a fort in here now, it's looking a little bit different. Like, we're moving our reinforcements from here. We would have had troops being produced in here and mages. But still, it's a little bit dicey, because he might have been able to go up and siege it with his army. And he might have been able to actually take it from us. So, in the end, of course I would rather have it than not have it. Or, yeah, it's still bad that we lost it. But at least he can't go up and take it from us, which would be bad as well. But yeah. I told him about this whole thing, which I couldn't resist talking a little bit about the game, but you're not supposed to give your opponents that kind of intel, of course. We are doing logistics in the water, recruiting these provinces to muster a new force to take on the Typhian Sea and Antediluvian here, because just having these two would make a major difference in the way he thinks about this shoreline. So we really need it, and I'm not getting it. Not yet. I'm searching here with Gem Thought, which is a bit of an interesting play. We are going to be moving into Bitra here with our amphibious raiding force here. Doesn't look like there's much in here. There's some Black Knights, so maybe he has a Black Lord in there. We know that he has Black Knights in here without a Lord, so I should have attacked this one here to kill those off, maybe. Where will these guys go? Most likely to the deep forest, right? They won't be moving up to Blue Moss Forest. He wants to move back so that he can get income from the provinces that he claims from me, for sure. Having moved to forest, so the Great Dunes here would have been interesting, because then we would have cut off the income from these provinces that he's now taking. Yeah, I honestly don't know if he would be gaining income across a river like this. I don't know how that works when he doesn't. I think he would get income from it, so it probably wouldn't have worked. For forging, we are forging earth boots now, because we are at construction level 4. Up here we are forging a skull staff. So we get some boosters up and running, and 2 works packed being cast. We have more equipment for equipping the next, not super combatant, but thuggy guy. The shield is probably not a smart choice. Let's go and have a look Oh, we didn't. There wasn't a fight, so we couldn't see his fatigue. I should have checked that in this battle in here. I didn't remember to do that. My bad. But that's sort of it for this episode, I think. Turn 24. Yeah, let's just do 2 for an episode. When it's Lion Tribes, I don't even want to pay 2 gold for having an extra 1. So it doesn't matter. So we are not doing that. We're just moving out. Pebblehand gonna be moving into the... Oh, he got a... I don't know if I ever mentioned his heroic endurance here, which is super good. He's got high fatigue recovery. Pebblehand here with his 41 units, most of which are level 2 or higher. Oh, a lot of them are level 3. So this army is really, really good and instrumental to by threatening him in this area. I'm expecting that this army would not just march up here while this raiding group is running around here. So I want to preserve it, and then we are moving it into the water, just throw him off a little bit. And I don't want to be taking something like Wildrithia. Maybe I should do this, because I would take income from it, and I could move up along the coast, and I still haven't claimed this area. Like, of course, if I had claimed this area, I would not have been pushed this far south. But we have, at least he doesn't have it either, so that's something. I don't know. I feel like this should have been mine, and it's not, and it's just not good enough. But yeah. War state. This turn is a little bit better than the previous turns. Like, we're sort of pushing back a little bit. We won a big battle here. We lost this one here, but it wasn't super important. Not good. Bad trade. But we got away with our Oracle of the Ancients, so we're sort of okay. We're definitely not out of the fight yet, but it's looking dicey. Oh, we get 9 Astral Pearls here, and we lose province income. Oh well. And we have upgraded the fort here to the maximum level. Nice. And I think that we will call it an episode here. So thank you guys for watching as always, and I hope you're enjoying the series. Stay tuned for more. See you next time. Bye bye.